what these things are right here? That's a leaf. What is that? Stem. And what is that? We're here at the Kihei Elementary School garden. It's a year since we did our first report. We wanted to update you on all the wonderful things that have been happening out here over the past year.
Well, we started with one teacher and 3 beds and a few students, and they were so enthusiastic. The other teachers and the students saw that and they wanted in on it, and now we have a 10,000 square foot garden. Last year we had over 500 students come through. I think this year we'll be closer to 600 by the time we're all done. And it's awesome. Seeing the kids in the garden, they love it, the volunteers love it. It's a transformative place.
This year we've added a pizza garden where we're growing all the things that kids are already familiar with, tomatoes and herbs and spices and green peppers to make a pizza when we do our harvest party this year. We've also got a Native American inspired garden with corn, squash and beans, and a canoe garden that features plants that were brought over by the early Hawaiians when they first settled on the islands.
The kids especially are really excited. I could see that last year when the vegetables grew and they had a chance where there was a chef who came and helped prepare the vegetables for the kids. They were really excited to taste the fruits of their hard work. It's my strong belief that when you provide kids with different experiences, it helps them in their making connections in their learning in the classroom. So I think these different experiences like what you see here really helps kids learn.
I would like to say that I think this is probably one of the most significant movements I've seen in education in the past 30 years, because it very quickly ties into the whole concept of what students are eating. They get far more aware of what they're eating, and then the natural focus on nutrition comes from that.
We've had some magnificent news this year. Chef Brian and Chef Dan have both decided to contribute on a regular basis to our Kihei South Maui school gardens, which means the Kihei Elementary School garden, plus we hope to outreach to some of the other gardens. So we've been able to hire a school garden coordinator to cover Kihei Elementary plus reach out to the other schools. This will provide the continuity that our program needs to support the teachers and the students on an ongoing basis.
One of the great impacts of this program is to inspire the children and have the children, take the knowledge home that they've learned from Chef Dan and Neo and all the other great people that are doing this program, and talk to their parents about it. And hopefully their parents will, dig up the grass in the backyard and grow a small farm. Who knows?
Ideally, what inspired myself and also Brian to get in the project was the fact that, when you live here and you finally call a place your home, you want to basically figure out a way where you guys have the best impact. And I think a school garden like this, basically starts up from the roots where we can decide that, this is going to really inspire young children, and also we were lucky enough to have that when we were kids, so this is sort of the best way to give back and see results.
Kihei Elementary has become a prototype for other public elementary schools on our island. One example is Haiku Elementary, and coming up in March will be Pomaikai Elementary.
So one of the surprising things that happened was we had planted kalo here, and we grew it, we harvested it, and then there was some left. A teacher came with her students, dug it up, and entered it into the county fair. Not only did it win first place, but it won best in show, and the whole school was excited about that.
A seed? How are seeds dispersed? How do we spread seeds? How do seeds get spread?
And I think we should sort of push the envelope and hope that every successful business that uses Maui as a backdrop to sell, like every resort, every restaurant, to adopt another school or some sort of program that they can basically see results. You can see results of the ground growing, you see the kids come by, they're really, really happy, see everything growing. So it's extremely rewarding, and I think we should sort of push the envelope. Everybody talks about it, let's help out.
And that's our update on the Kihei Elementary School Garden Project. We hope you'll find a way to get involved with our garden by checking us out at South Maui Sustainability, or start a garden in the school that your children go to. Mahalo!
Happy you did it!